Blessings. This is Apostle Lisa Biggers, your deliverance coach. And I want to talk about how we have to make sure that we're being honest with ourselves. So many times we get so offended when we hear the truth that we will reject the truth and we'll get mad with a person that God has placed in your life to help you, to reveal something to you about you. But so many times we allow that spirit of offense to come in, and that devil comes in to push you away from the truth. When a lot of times we say, I want to know what God got for me. I want what God got for me. And sometimes we always want to make it seem as if it's always good things. But can I tell you, God loves us enough that he will put people in your life that will tell you the truth about you. And so many times we're dealing with a generation that's easily offended, that when they hear the truth, they get mad at you. When they hear the truth, they cut you off. When they hear the truth, they walk away from you when they just told you that they love you, when they just told you that they care about you. But because you said something that they dislike, they begin to make you their enemy. When we got to be honest with ourselves and understand, the Bible say God chastens those that he loves. And if God loves you enough to bring somebody in your life to tell you the truth about you, this is where you got to be honest with yourself, and you got to accept the truth and ask yourself, what they saying, is that truth pertaining to my life? You know what they said, can they help me? What they said, does it make sense to me? Because so many times we saying that we want what God has for us, but then again, we're not being honest with ourselves. And this is where you got to understand that things are only going to get better when you can hold yourself accountable. When you can begin to be honest with yourself and examine yourself. Am I doing that? Did I say that? Did I hurt them? Is that what I'm doing? Because if you are not looking at yourself, you know what? You got to understand, how can God use you? How can you go forward in a healthy place when somebody got to always tell you that something is wrong that you're doing and you don't ever want to see it? You're going to find yourself always dysfunctional, always toxic, always playing the victim, always that somebody always saying something about you because you're not looking at it from the perspective, did I do something wrong? Did I hurt somebody? And so all I'm just trying to say, we got to learn to be honest with ourselves and stop being offended because somebody is telling you the truth about you. And then when they're telling you the truth about you, make the necessary changes and tell God, you know what? I don't like what they said, but I appreciate it because this is going to help me to become a better person. This is going to help me do better. This is going to help me to be able to move forward and to progress in life. But if nobody can ever tell you the truth, you're going to